everyone is safe and warm in that storm here in eastern Kentucky and some other states, surrounded us. Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia, also all the way up to New York and all other states that been hit by the winter storm. I hope everybody stays safe and warm. Um, and also all the people in the world, people from Latin America, Africa, Europe, Asia, people watching me. I hope you're all doing okay, and everybody is doing good. So I'm calling today, or I'm making this video today for this is the update. Again, winter storm. The streets is still covered with the snow. Counties is still working on to remove the snow and salt up the roads. And I hit the roads today, and it's pretty good, but still side roads, and where we live and stuff, still kind of covered with the snow. But in general, it's I would say it's okay. People start returning to their work, but we're still about my work. Still, I cannot travel far to get the equipment at this moment, so we pretty much still behind on schedule, but we're gonna catch up soon. We're gonna do it fast. Uh, Most of what we have done today, virtual meetings, Zoom, Microsoft, all of that, and just collecting data and pitching our ideas and get more partners with this community projects we are attending to do. And I'm thankful for everyone, every organization, and everyone that's supporting us in our journey to make that happen, to get this community and communities around us on their feet and help them survive from people actually leaving the county and go looking for bigger counties, hire more people, more job availability, because just the rating in here in eastern Kentucky come from the power company. They want to raise the rates, and the water companies also outrageous between the water and sewer and all other stuff, taxes, property taxes, and all of that is kind of hard on working class families and low income family, even mid income families. Imagine you have a house, that worth $100,000, and they have to pay you know um, how much for 2,500. You think about almost $2,500 in taxes, plus now they add 100% more on school tax. So if you're paying 2,000, now you're paying 4,000 property tax. It just some I mean I'm kind of I'm behind Trump administration, and they're trying to eliminate property taxes because it isn't fair. I saw some people, they're losing their property over a couple grand of taxes, property taxes, not actual on mortgage and stuff. No, couple grand foreclosure and take them and put them in auction. But again, I'm thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for subscribing for my channel. Thank you for supporting my community work, and I will do my best to help everyone there in construction field, in accounting field, consulting, anything that was I am possible to help with. And here, guys, I'm not just helping by myself. You guys also, we are together. In here. So uh, I'm from Eastern Kentucky. I'm originally from Egypt, but I moved to United States back in 2017. Where are you watching me from, and what's your name? I see it's M-HQ6QN. So that's the work we do. I used to work as accountant. Oh, salam alaikum, habibi. So I used to work as accountant, and then I quit, because I kinda when my house got flooded. Uh, yes, I'm from Upper Egypt. Oh, give me a guess. Guess from where? So kinda, the contractor come and stole the money to fix the house, so I stay homeless for 2 years, and I kind of learned contractor skills and I start fixing my own. And from here, I creating my construction company, and it's actually social enterprise. So we're doing some work for almost for free for the people, And also, there is a lot of organization love our work and supporting my company to do the work, keep continuing the work almost for free for low income family, zero income family. Uh, I'm originally from Egypt, but I live here in Eastern Kentucky, rural area in Eastern Kentucky. We are just surrounded with mountain. Where you from? Site 19 Media Department. Uh, so, guys, anybody who watching me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and support me and support my work. Again, I'm gonna put every day. I'm doing 365 days serious videos. Uh, every day a video. Even if there is no update, I'm gonna make a video. To contact with you all to make sure you're all safe. If you all need to discuss anything, uh, any matter, doesn't matter. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Where are you watching me from? So, again, I used to work as accountant. If you need anything, any help with financial, with budgeting, with what you're gonna do, California. I hope you're all safe there. How was the weather over there? Beautiful place. One day I will visit California. Yeah, I know it's a pretty far. It's on the other side of the country, but I will get there one day. Uh, the far as I go, I think we went to Florida and Texas, because my stepsister, my sister-in-law, she lived in Texas. Where in Texas? Fort Worth, Texas. So again, guys, thank you so much for everyone that watching me, that subscribe to my channel, that likes my video. Again, here I'm just giving you update and open the conversation for anybody wants to talk about anything. And again, we are brothers and sisters, regardless religion, color, blood, uh, 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 countries. Countries is just names, guys. Just look at it. We still, same soul. So we are brothers and sisters. We supposed to help each other. Forget about the political and all of this SHIT stuff. We are brothers and sisters. We supposed to help each other make the community better. But many people that's in authority and rich, they want to keep us in that rat race and just keep hitting in each other. Uh, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I didn't quite catch your name there, but I know it's Site 19 Media Department. I'm glad, you're subscribed to my channel and you're active in the comment down there. You know, uh, I mean, guys, we are here to help each other. Many people that go to people to just talk to and pay hundreds of dollars just to go to somebody to talk to. I'm here, come and talk to me. We don't know each other in person. Just put your material in there. Just discuss what's bothering you and how we can help each other fixing it. Multiple brains are here. We can brainstorm and come up with ideas. Every brain work differently than the other. This is why we have to complete each other. This is why teamwork, and not just teamwork, just in general, I mean, everywhere. Hi, Kelvin, how we doing? Nice to see you here again. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, here is how my English is this way. First of all, my English was a British English. And I used to watch, I think, BBC English. Just hearing BBC English, I didn't understand most of what they're saying, but kind of my brain, Happy New Year, elevator 8220. Uh, I was listening a lot of English. I didn't recognize half of what I'm listening to, but it's like kind of brain and the chemical of the brain kind of catch up, and you're trying to understand many words. You're trying to learn and watch also a lot of movies without subtitle. Forget about subtitles, so you know how people reacting to the questions, how people understanding the question, and absolutely it will improve. But also it come from your heart. You want to learn. Oh, I hope you feel better, Kel. I had that before last week. I felt miserable. I think I have a flu or cold, whatever. But my head is about to explode. Might be COVID. I'm not sure. I didn't go to the doctor, but I take some medicine. I have in the house in here. I stayed for almost a week. Felt terrible, tired, But in general, now I start feeling better. I still, my nose kind of blocked up, still kind of blocked up a little bit, but in general, I feel good. I have my energy back. Still do the work. I cannot get out there. So okay, so again, for improving the languages, you have to practice. You have to listen. Now Chat GPT. Forget about Chat GPT. There's a lot of AI tools now you can talk to. Bye, bye, Colin. Yes, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. I'm a Muslim, and I'm maintaining my relation with Allah, with God, and I have to do my prayers. I pray 5 times a day. And I'm so glad. God, gosh, it's that relation, and you talk to God, talk to Allah. 5 times a day. It release a lot of stress and pressure on you through the day communication. You know what I mean? You have somebody you're talking to. You know, you're you got it doesn't matter if you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, you are Jew, you are whatever you are, but you have God you can talk to. You have to believe. Some uh, and also um, it will relieve a lot of stress from what you got. You know what I mean? I tried it myself. Guy, listen. I have times in my, I have some period in my story when I have a zero income. Can you imagine that? Uh, I mean, try. To make a virtual God. You're talking to. Somebody you can stay by yourself and talk to. Understand what I mean? You know. I'm not atheistic or anything. I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah, and I believe in Allah. When you read the Quran, um, read it, just hold the book. You don't have to be a Muslim or Christian. Just get the book and read about it. It's a story. Quran is just a story. Okay, it's a story from God. Send it to you to learn, to behave yourself. To learn from the ancient people that went through all of that. And believe me or not, the same story happening today is, but in a different way. And always Allah has His mysterious way of working stuff out. So yeah, I mean, the Fajr prayer in Egypt is about half an hour later. Yes, yes, because the time in Egypt now, I think they are 7 hours ahead. I think now it's 4:50 now in there in the morning in Egypt. So again, guys, try. I mean, okay. Listen to this. If you don't have any beliefs, bad dash polo non, just okay, go to somebody talk to. I mean, I have some of my friends in here in Eastern Kentucky, from my workers. Uh, they didn't believe in God, and I found them in the mosque, later, alhamdulillah, they converted to be Muslims. But they said, they spend a few years searching in all the religion. They read about the Jew, they read about the Christianity, they read about Quran, and what made sense to them, they just follow it, you know. And also, it's Allah's guidance, or God's guidance, He'll guide you or not guide you, I mean, it's coming out of the heart, you know. But again, here, my discussion in here, like this, we are discussing, religion. We have to be opened, you know we talked about everything. We are brothers and sisters, regardless the religion, regardless the country, the language. We always can talk to each other a way or another. Like while I was in Egypt, you when it come to foreigner, even if Russian guy, they found a way to communicate, even if the people they don't know Russian language. It's crazy. It just the people. You know exactly. Listen, Allah, our God, create a brain for everyone to use it. Okay, not just to follow the other like sheep. You know, you have to be convinced, and you have to be how you have to fuel your brain with information. Same thing like engine in the car. If there is no fuel, the car is not gonna move 1 inch. So you just use the information you're getting either from reading, from listening to, but I prefer reading in there because yes, I agree that too. God is our rewarder for those who diligently seek in Him. I agree. I agree. You know, God created us in the first place in worship, and not just worship, but just praying. And you worship God in many other things. Like when I'm treating you, when I'm treating my neighbor nice, I'm worshiping Allah. When I don't trick people, this is worship Allah. When I drive nicely and not being jerk on the road, that's worship God. When in every way, when you're treating your family right, this is worship God. You know what I mean? It's in every way you worship God. You cannot just be praying and go be a jerk for everybody else. It's not working this way. You have to be worshiping every single move in your life. So that's what I'm saying, But also, we are brothers and sisters. We have to help each other. Many other people, they have a different way of thinking. So we have to help each other to find the right path. Many people take a wrong path, take a wrong way. We can correct them, just give them advice, but don't push the advice. Many people are dealing with, when you give them so much advice, they will just forget you. Ah, he is just pushing. He's pushy. I don't like that, you know. And again, we support each other. Hey guys, people watching me, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. So we supposed to help each other, and that's what I found myself. Happy Tuesday and happy Mozart's birthday. Okay, that's why I cannot believe, but I respect you. I respect you too. When we're talking right here, we is open minded. We are adult. You know, I mean, found some people when you're talking to them, and I found this a lot. They're taking it so personal. You know, it's like you're attacking them. I'm not attacking you. I'm just telling you my opinion, man. I'm just telling you with the way I'm thinking, the way I see the vision. I see a vision, he didn't see it. We complete each other vision to see the full picture. But when you are so insist about what you're seeing, what is the information that you got to insist on one particular opinion? Either I convince you or you convince me, okay? And we don't have to also to be convinced. We can just put the ideas, the information there. Because again, the information what's created the full image in there. If you're missing one of the information, you could take a wrong decision. Same thing like you're driving in the road from here, Kentucky, to go into Florida, and you don't follow the GPS. Oh man, I don't like GPS. I'm not gonna open it. I'm just gonna follow my instincts. I'm just gonna see. I know the road well. And then you find yourself you're in California. How did I get to California? I'm going to Florida. This is the little tiny information can help you a lot. And don't feel shy of asking help. I will ask help till my last breath. You know what I mean? Yes, I agree. God is reward us and He is a rewarder. Yes. He is a creator. He created us for a purpose. You know. First of all, to worship Him and worship Him in every way we're dealing in every day. To treating each other good. Yeah. And don't mock each other. I mean, he's talking too much. I mean, I don't like his way. If you don't like my way, just tell me. I don't like your way. And if you do it this way, it could make people, feels love to you or like your way. And don't get it too personal. I'm just giving you advice to make your life better. I don't have to. I'm so glad advice is for free. Imagine you ask somebody advice and found some people they pay money to get advice. This is why you have financial advisor. Yes, Islamic is a religion of knowledge and faith. And the Quran mentioned scientific miracles such as the expansion of the universe and the formation of the emperor. I didn't read that well, but I can see it very well. So, and we have a new one here. Valerie Valorers per fans. Hi. I didn't quite catch your name. It's a long one together. So that's what I'm saying. We read. You look like an Italian mafia. Gosh, man, who is that? ZHD. You look like an Italian mafia godfather who fled to the United States to avoid parking tickets. Oh man, you got me there. Oh gosh. Ah, you made my day. Oh my, oh my god. Flee the whole country to just for uh, what? Okay, I have another one. His name is Justin. Uh, Justin Justin Allen, 82. He said, if you guess my age, I will donate $40. You have 3 tries. Okay, Justin, from your age, you look like you are either 38 or 42. You cannot be in long. Okay, still have one more try. Okay, so let's be so accurate. 45 years old, my final answer. Ah, yep, I said something right. You owe me $40, Bob. You don't have to donate it $40, you know. If I got it right and then you still keep me guessing, then it's up to you. Hold on. What do you need help with?
I need to add a signature.
It's
Or do I just type it?
hold on. I
Forgot
know
how
there
to
is
do
signature here. Add a signature. I think it coming in the QuickBook Pro. So I mean not QuickBook Pro. I mean the Pro. So here you just kind of had to add text. Or let me see if
Can I
you.
change the font?
Yes, changing the font. It's no. You cannot also change the font in
I
this
thought
one.
I'd done it before. Pretty sure.
Look at the options in here. Nope, you don't have an option.
Here's the option.
So I was close. I wasn't that far. 40.
Maybe not.
So uh, again, guys, I'm so glad. You made my day. Everybody there. I'm so happy. You know. You guys, thank you so much for supporting me. I'm here, till 10:30, so I still have 30 minutes to go. I still have some paperwork to get done, before Wednesday, and I might have to stay, night up. But I mean, thank you guys, for supporting me. I'm so glad. The people from Egypt, you didn't guess where do I look like from Egypt, or where exactly, I'm from Egypt. Um,
You already said.
uh,
Oh, you didn't
I
say.
didn't say specifically where I'm from Egypt. But when I look at the difference between I was in Egypt and here in the United States, it's a big difference. Okay, but also I live in a rural area with a lot of mountain around me. We live in here in 2005. We are 20 years behind. So people here they don't have much information about computer and technology and all of that. Most of the people around here, as soon as they finish high school, it's done. Work life. Go to McDonald's, go to KFC, go work in the factories around us, and that was it. This is the life, get rat race life, and that was it. Most of the people in here, the low income communities, uh, inshallah, God's willing, inshallah, try to do that. Try to escape the HELL there. You know, the income, I understand what you mean. So, low income community, that's what I'm serving to. Very low income community. People who still, believe it or not, because the federal wage in United States, in Kentucky, is $7.25. Many business owners take advantage of that and still hiring people for that. And sadly, people take these jobs because we have drug problems around this area. We have people, they are so depressed. Yes, absolutely. Sure, we have a KFC, but believe it or not, KFC in here in Kentucky is expensive. You know, I mean, I ate twice or twice in there, 3 times. I mean, I cannot believe how expensive. And they don't have any kind of coupon like McDonald's. When you go to McDonald's, you have bunch of coupon you can choose from. Even Wendy's, you go to Wendy's, you can also find a lot of coupon you can. I'm a coupon guys. I'm look for every dollar I made. I'm look up about how to spend it. So if I can save $1 in a meal, I will do it. So Wendy's they have a coupon points. They have McDonald's they have coupon. Burger King they have coupon. When you go to KFC, it's like they are from different world. Man, our chicken is different. You know, no coupon, and this is a high price. I don't like it. Oh, wonderful. Cairo University or Ain Shams University or Asyut University? Which university that have partnership with University of Kentucky? Do you have any idea which one is it? Oh, it's your university. You're supposed to know. Horace University. This is like private university or in a private class. I very I know what's called how to say that special university in um, um, I cannot. I know like what kind of education is that but I'm saying it's not a government funded university. It's a private university. Yes, yes, private university. Yes. But I'm glad, they got that partnership. They have to be proud of themselves. University of Kentucky is one of the biggest here in Kentucky and Louisville. It's in Louisville, Amy, right?
What?
University of Kentucky.
Lexington.
It's in Lexington, and it's really nice. I mean, they have also about the hospital. The people graduate from the hospital here, finest. I mean, they have it's critical, it's hard, but they will get you out as a pro. They will when people have any critical issue in health, they send them to University of Kentucky in Lexington to get medication there because it's the best of the best. They flew them there from any if you have any critical like I was working a sawmill one time, and one of the people I guess he lost his finger, and because in the saw and the saw kind of catch his finger, and he came to me to the office. It was awful experience. He came to me the office, half of his finger was hanging, and he's asking for help. So I called the hospital. They took him. They sent the ambulance. Ambulance took him to the hospital. As far as I know, they flew him uh, from I think it was Three River Medical Center. They flew him to Lexington, and they saved his finger. They attach him back. I know he's kind of has still limited moves, but it's still from here and the nickel in here. He only thing that was attached together was just the skin.
The knuckle.
Yeah, and
Nipple.
a knuckle. I mean knuckle. Sorry, so only thing that could take teaching. I mean, attaching the finger together was a piece of skin. So when he was talking to me, actually, it fell on the floor, and I was gonna about to. It was. Yeah, I don't know how surgeons and people actually working in surgical field and make surgeries can do that, but I'm glad people can do that. So I just grab a big piece of ice from the refrigerator in the office, put his hand in there, and put the finger in there. As far as I know, that's all what medical things. And I stopped the bleeds, and I put a whole hand. I gave him a bag of ice, and he put his hand in there, and the finger was in there to that piece of finger, in there until the ambulance got there, and they said it's a good thing to do. And I'm glad I saved him. I talked to him the other day. He's still live around us. Talked to him the other day, and he still appreciate that I saved his finger. Uh, but I know he still have a limited moves, but he still can move it. I mean, he still can work with it in motions, but not very range move, but wide range of movement like regular. But he still can move it that way, so he still have the finger. You know what I mean? Losing a finger, losing any part of your body is not that easy. So, guys, again, I'm here. Anybody that asking for any kind of information, any help with financial guidance, financial consult. Many people, I saw many people. There's somebody, his name is Rami Kaiser. I don't know if you all know him. Maybe the guy is from Egypt here, they know him. He is offering stock market globally. Believe it or not, he live in California. Uh, he helped us to make some money also in a stock market for free. He just give us the information and leave it to us if I want to buy it or not. And this was a kindness of him. He's still making money out of the big guys, the whales. That's what you can say. The big trucks. What I'm gonna say it, with my language in here. But for the people like a little fish like us in here, they will just give us information to make 1,000 bucks here, $200 there, $100 in there, something like it will give you your daily expenses for free information. Buy here, sell there. I appreciate that kind of people. They want to improve the way of people living for their financial guidance. You know what I mean? So when people, they see that and by the way, the program he is working with, he spent about $500,000 on it, but he is kind of make a balance like Robin Hood, you know what I mean? But he's not stealing. He is just helping people that making the big bucks and helping also the people that making a little bucks for free. But the people making a big bucks, like somebody going to buy some stocks worth $1 million, he has to take some of his share, not his shares, but his fees. But when somebody going there with $10,000, it's really, he's not gonna make much out of this. So want to make it for free, helping people. And when you get bigger and you have $1 million worth of stock, he will take you a fee. He'll take a fee from there. But what I'm saying, he also believe in we are brothers and sisters. You know, different religion, it doesn't matter. Different languages, it doesn't matter. Uh, countries, whoever create the countries, that guy is mad. Why there is United States and Mexico and Spain, and it's just one land. We're supposed to go all. If I'm from Egypt and I want to go to Italy, it should be that easy. People from Italy want, no, you have to get a visa, you have to get something, you have to get. Why? We are all human. And if I done something wrong in my life before, and I want to put in a bath. I was a teenager, and when anyone is teenager, it's always not have all his brain. People, teenagers, their brain is not fully completed. They don't have the full image. So when they act on something, they act on excitement, adrenaline. Yeah. So they don't know, and if they made a mistake and they got caught in something, and they want their life back. Some people take advantage of that. Like people in here in businesses, when somebody done drugs and here in a rehab, they will come and work them at $7.25. Doesn't fair to work. He work for 40 hours for $200 a week. How fair is that? And he's spending more probably coming to work and getting food. I mean, guys, for example, now if you want to go to McDonald's, get just a burning minimum meal, you're gonna spend $10. Okay, $10 if you're eating just two meals, in that 5 days of work. This is $100 out of the $200. So how this works? غربية أجدع ناس غربية 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 غربية. I'm from Upper Egypt. Asyut, Asyut, Asyut. So again, and let's talk a little bit about the different culture between United States and Egypt. Okay, in United States here, I didn't see that. What's called? That kind of, the when something happened to you in the streets in Egypt, and you struggle in something, you will find a lot of people that will be able to help you. They will ask what's going on. They will be interested, to help you. But come here in the United States, and for example, I have a flat tire on a highway. Let's imagine how that anybody will help you. Nobody will help. Something happened to me while I was in Italy. I got lost in Italy. While I rented a car. I was on my way to the airport, and I supposed to deliver the car back and get back in the shelter to the airport. and I got lost. I drive as fast as I can, and put it in GPS. I don't have good internet, and also because it's a foreign SIM card. So I got lost. I stopped beside the road, put my flash away, screaming as loud as I can, help. Nobody stopped. Literally, nobody stopped. And my phone don't have any signal. Nothing. Until I just kept driving. I don't have any other option. I just kept driving until I found like stop, like a checkpoint. And I'm so glad I found a checkpoint. And asked them where is the airport, airport, airport. Only thing I cannot speak Italy, and their English, also the people on checkpoints, the English wasn't that great. And then he gave me a hotspot. I opened it. I opened where's the air to the airport. I think uh, it was Rome Airport, Fermacino, or I mean it was Fermacino. What is the name of the airport? I can't remember.
Something like that. I'm not sure either.
I'm not sure either. But it was in Rome. So, I, guys, it was miserable, you know. But if I'm in Egypt and I stopped in the middle of the road and I need the direction, I can just open the window. Salam alaikum. Hey, where I can go
I can
to the
vouch.
pyramids.
I can vouch for that because you did it all the time.
So I will go على طول straight and يمين, right, and then shimal, left. You'll find it in front of you. But this is what I don't find it in any other country. That guy. You can ask. You can ask people. People they will not feel now you're a stranger. Strangers. I understand. People understand strangers danger, especially around this area. I don't want to stop for anybody. I don't want to help anybody. Even if you're struggling, I don't care. As long as I'm okay, I don't care. I don't like that perspective. I don't like it. We supposed to help each other. Me myself, and I found like one person. I think it was super cold that day, and his car was smoking, and I was afraid, of his car catching fire or something. So I stepped out of the car. I parked a little bit farther than his car, just in case. Stepped out of my vehicle because I have kind of mechanical background. So I stepped out of my vehicle. I went to him, checked on him, what's going on, and I found out it was one of his radiator hose was busted. I'm glad it wasn't his engine or anything catch on fire. So I help him out, get him some water, put it in the radiator, and I kind of told him to drive slow. But also, that it was just he just bought the car from somebody, and that radiator hose have a hole in it, and it was leaking, and he ran out of water. So he don't have a problem with any of the component, that in cooling system. So we try to. I have some heat resistant tape in my car, and thankfully I did that because it's kind of it will help him stop the leak until he changed that radiator hose. Especially it was almost sunset, so he will not be able to find anybody that will fix his car immediately, and he want to go home because it was super cold. So we filled his reservoir, water reservoir with water, make sure everything was running smoothly, cool down, and we fixed it temporarily. And they thanked me, and I don't know him, he don't know me. He just thanked me, I thank him, and we left. And also another thing happened to me when I'm heading to New York, driving to New York, and before probably 45 minutes before I get to New York, and my car was almost out of gas. And the closest gas station, I think it's almost 30 minutes away. So I stopped beside the road to ask for help, waving. My car flash works. Nobody stopped me. So the only way I called my insurance company because I don't know what to do. And they said me somebody was gas. But if I didn't make a call, I probably didn't get help. I get somebody for gas, and then I arrived to put filled up with gas, and I went all the way. I think I was traveling from New York this time to go to Egypt. So that's what I'm saying. We are brothers and sisters in here. We supposed to help each other. It doesn't matter. What is your religion, your color, your idea, the way of thinking. my way of thinking, your way of thinking, supposed to help each other, combine together to come with idea that's supposed to help the community, the people who live around them. But many people sadly see only thing they are thinking about is themselves. And I don't care if my neighbor is dying. I don't care if my neighbor is struggling with anything. Doesn't matter. As long as I'm okay, I don't care about anybody else. I don't like that. And this is why I created my company, construction, social enterprise, and not just in construction, to help people they don't have income, to mid income, to low income, to even people high income. Was sometimes I overcharge people with the high income, to actually make my company rolling. But also many organizations that give me grants to keep me going too. So I still have a lot of good people. They are, they are, let's say, interested in community impact projects. Yes, economic situation is very, very, very bad, and you know, if you are traveling outside of Egypt, if you have a family, that's kind of hard. You know what I mean? If you come with your family to United States, like if you have a wife and a kid, you will be able to live, but you'll not be able to make any money. You know what I mean? If you want to try to build a wealth and buy a car and buy a house and do this all of this stuff in Egypt, save some money here and send it to Egypt. If you're alone, you have multiple options. But if you have a family, you have a wife and a kid coming with you, it's kind of gonna be a little bit rough, because you will have to have two vehicles. You will have to have vehicles here. You have to have insurance monthly. A lot of expenses that's come. So when somebody say, I'm making $20 an hour in here, it's really not much in the United States. All the expenses, the food. Now I want to go to the grocery store to get just the basic, and I'm in a rural area. I'm trying to go buy, so we're cooking in the house. We barely eat out, and it was still $200-300 at the top. Twice you're talking about. So family of three, they're eating just in the house with bare minimum 2 meals a day. Yeah. You're talking about you need $600 to $800 a month. Okay, sure, you're gonna, when you travel, you need rent. You need to rent someplace to sleep. Okay, bigger city is rent. They will, you know, it's jack to the sky. So in a small tiny room, probably it's not gonna take one rat in it. Not. I'm not talking human, not a rat in there. $1,200. A room that's barely you can probably squeeze in it to get in it. Okay, what if you work in a rural area? Okay, rural areas you can get a house for 6 to 8 to $1,200, and the house, 2 rooms. Okay, but will come with also the idea. Oh, oh man, I myself, I have a trouble with that guy. I'm a citizen. I'm a U.S. citizen, and now people, you know, they get the company by the name of the company, by not. But when if they know Khalid Sabri coming there, they probably won't hire me because they're afraid of ICE to cause them problems. Guys, I'm a citizen. I'm a U.S. citizen. Here's my passport. Here's my driver license. Here's my social security. Here. But now Trump make it so racist now, to the point of it's crazy. Even if you born here, you know, but your grandfather, the immigrant to United States, probably 100 years ago, and now your father, your grandfather, your grandparents, all of them, they're U.S. citizen. Because you looks like Mexican, they will get you. They put you in detention center, make you suffer until somebody, or a lawyer or somebody gets you out. Oh, I no, I didn't. I'm just starting this to just telling people, just creating people. But no, I didn't know Uncle Misu. I will search for him, and I'll like to contact him. Yeah, I'll like to do some broadcast with somebody, and we can just negotiate and have some two voices against each other, and we have Uncle Misu. Let me take a screenshot of that. Okay, I take a screenshot of that, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually look for it after I finish my video, and I'm gonna subscribe and try to talk to him. But yeah, man, guys, I mean, uh, if you're trying to come to United States, try to come legally, even if legally. Okay, let me tell you my story. Uh, I met my wife through Facebook, and we talked to each other for about 3 years, and I invited her to visit Egypt, and all the people around her, they told her, he's gonna kill you, he's gonna sell you as parts, he's gonna kidnap you, he's gonna all bad things. But she trusted me, and I will always remember that. She trusted me, and she traveled half of the world to come to me in Egypt. I was in Egypt at that time, back in 2015 when she visited me. So I waited uh, 4 hours before her planes come to arrive. So she was in Dubai at the time when I arrived to Cairo airport. I live in Giza at that time, in Faisal Street. Uh, so it was like 45 minutes away from the airport on the ring road. So, she came to me, and then, we went many places, and then we got married in Egypt. We went to the embassy, recorded our marriage certificate and everything, and she stayed with me for 30 days, and she has to go back. And then we started, or actually she started the 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 immigration process. She's starting the filing, and all people get her lawyer, but she's so smart, and she have the patience. I give her that credit. She does. She's awesome. I'm so glad I found her. I mean, she saved me. I will give her that credit right now. She saved me, and she said I saved her too. I don't know how, but you know, I will take the credit too. you know. So we went to the paperwork. She paid the fees and paid all of that, and the whatever money I can send to also to process the fee because too much money. And the embassy asked us for me to get vaccination, or vaccine, before submit the paper. So I got vaccine to submit the paperwork in the embassy for the migration, and then it's time to take, to go to for the interview. So I went for the interview, and what is so ridiculous, and remember that what is so ridiculous is the Egyptian people that working in the U.S. embassy at Cairo. They are so up there, like they are gods, and we are not even their slaves. If you be their slave, maybe that's a degree you got there. This is a point you got. No, you are nothing. So I got there, got my paperwork. In order for me to go to United States, I have to have two sponsorship. That will take care of me if I get here and didn't find a job and all of that. So we got everything lined up. You have to meet the minimum requirement, which is the minimum wages or the income they have to be making, to be qualified sponsors. So we make sure before we submit all the paperwork, we qualified in everything, and we cover every single point in that checklist we have. I was happy. I was cool, confident. My English wasn't that great. It was British English. I would give it 80% from 100%. So I went to sit in front of that guy. He looked at me, that funny look. I still remember it like it just happened a few minutes ago. And asking his friend, "Do you know how to back up WhatsApp chat?" I mean, you got interview with me, man. So I told him I can help you with that. He looked at me that nasty look, and he continued talking to his friend. And he didn't even look at the paperwork I gave it to him, or he's supposed to be having a copy of it. And he said, "I need more sponsorship. I need more sponsors. This too is not work." I mean, put yourself in my shoe. I kinda lost it. I kinda, when you get some kinda shock, and you cannot think straight. So I took a deep breath and told him, uh, "Excuse me, sir. I am completely sure I got all the requirements needed to get this case approved." So with his elegant and he's so up there, looking at me, said, with that nasty look, still also remember it and telling me, uh, "Come and do my job for me. تعال اعمل شغل مكاني يا ولا." This is what it meant to me at the time. And so my voice started getting louder. Gosh, what? Astaghfirullah alazim. So I take my deep breath again, and he's gonna call the security on me. So as soon as I got out of the embassy, so disappointed, so broken, I called my wife. I told her what happened and said, "This is impossible." So 6 months later, after calling and emailing the embassy and the immigration service in the United States every single hour, not every single day, every single hour, we aggravate the peep out of them. So I was working in a cafe called Cilantro Cafe at the time. Cashier or account, I can't remember. It's been years. Uh, so I got a mysterious call. Seriously, mysterious call. Somebody called me, send us the passport, and don't call us again. Don't ask us about anything again. Don't until you get us the update. So in less than 24, literally, guys, I send my passport like afternoon. I can't remember because I remember that exactly. After I get exactly the call, I left work and I went direct to the house, get my passport, send it to Aramex, and everything happened. In less than 24 hours, have somebody from Aramex call me. You got a package from USMC. So, uh, eh, did you return the package? That's what I think. Did you return my passport that fast? So, I went to Aramex. I even lost the key for my apartment that time. I was excited and I was confused and I was nervous, all of them at once. So I went to Aramex. I sit down. I got the package. I opened the package. I found the visa, my passport, and everything there. And I was so thankful. I prayed to Allah. I said, Alhamdulillah. I was so thankful. I looked at it, and in less than 24 hours, I booked the tickets. And I think it cost me at that time 9,900 Egyptian pounds to travel on Turkish airline back in 2017 April. This is when I traveled when I left Egypt. I booked it like a couple days before. Uh, so all of this process it took us about 2 years of patience because some idiota, decided to not to do his work and keep two married couple away because he don't want to do his work. So, oh, by the way, When I got the call from the embassy, they apologized. That was a great point in there. I have always to remember, the American embassy. I think the vice president of the ambassador, when I got a call, they apologizing about what happened, about all of that delayed, and they moved that guy to archive, so he's now not serving foreign line anymore. So he is now down there putting paperwork in somewhere else, after it's done. So he's not serving people anymore. And they apologize, and the way they're nice. I mean, they are United States citizens. They're not Egyptian people. And this is what's make me feel like, why? You know what's going on now. You know why I want to go stay with my wife. You know, you know the economy how it's bad in Egypt, and somebody want to travel. To not just help himself, but help his family too. Why you make it hard? Do you envy him because he got a chance? If you want to travel, put your application and try. But don't try to envy people and put barriers in their way because you were not able to succeed. The only one time you can call yourself a failure when you quit trying. But try and try and try and never lose hope. There is always a mysterious way of stuff working out. Guys, how many people that told me I will not be able to succeed in anything in my life? How many people they told me you're gonna always be a failure? If I have listened to them, I will be under the bridge somewhere sniffing cola or do some drugs. But just believe in yourself. Allah created you for a purpose. Believe in yourself. Don't listen to the people. Just to read, get all the information you need to learn. And now, guys, we have go. توكل على الله. الله يبارك فيك. توكل على الله. ادعي لنا معاك. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would like to see you again. Don't forget to pray for me in your dua. So, so that's what I'm telling you. So, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I will be always here for you. You need any help with anything, I'll always be here for you. So, I got the call, I booked the ticket, I travel. And also, after I traveled, I got from Cairo to Istanbul, and then from Istanbul to Washington, and then from Washington to Charleston. But what happened to me in Washington, it's a lot of strange too. When I get to Washington, there is a lost connection flight. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, MH. Q6. بالغربية وناسها. Uh, so, when I got to Washington, there is still one connection flight to go all the way to Charleston, West Virginia, before my wife picked me up from there to go home in Eastern Kentucky. So, the guy at the immigration service, I was the only one there. Do you understand? I was only one there. Nobody else in the line, just me. So I was having 1 hour. Mahmoud. And big blessing from your brother Khalid all the way to Al Gharbiya. So, Mahmoud, don't forget to pray for me, brother. Uh, so, I was having 1 hour to catch my next flight to Charleston, West Virginia. So that guy was watching a basketball game. So I gave him my passport. I gave him my immigration paper. That's supposed to give it to him. Uh, After that, he looked at it and they said, "Okay, just wait, and when I need you, come by here." So time is passing, and now 30 minutes passed. I went to him again, and they said, "Do you understand English? I told you when your turn. I'm gonna call your name. I'm the only one there, man. He's watching the basketball game. I was watching him, and I'm keep looking at the TV and looking at him, looking at the TV and looking at him. So 5 minutes before my flight. So when 5 minutes before my flight, I know I'm not gonna catch it because I still have to go through all the way to the gate to catch. So I know I missed my flight. So he told me, "Don't worry, I'm gonna put you on another flight." So I kind of calm down after that. So I sit down, watching. Hour and a half past sitting down, almost 2 hours. So that guy, I think his shift is almost over, so he called my name. And what's your name? Khalid Sabri. Why are you coming to United States? I'm coming to stay with my wife and live with my wife because we're gonna live together and work here and make a family. Are you gonna try to convert her? I told her no, I'm not trying to. It's her personal choice. I tried to kill her. Why do I kill her? I'm coming here to live with her, to make a family. Where did she born? In the United States. Now I know which hospital, which city, which state. Kentucky? I know Kentucky. Where? I don't know. Ask your wife which hospital she was born, which city. I told him I don't know. Oh, he telling me, that's very interesting. You don't know where your wife born. I told you, Kentucky, United States. That's why I know where's my wife. She's Kentuckians. Now I need to know which hospital, which room she was delivered to. Okay, then let me ask you her mommy. That I know talked to her like a few times. That's all what I talked to her. Anyone here, ask their girlfriend, where did you born and which bed and which room, what's the room number, what is your footprint, what is the doctor name? Because maybe immigration service will stop you and ask you these dumb questions. So interesting, what she's working. I told him, she's working as a teacher. Because she was substitute teacher. So interesting. What is interesting about it? What is interesting about the whole thing? So he keep like make my heart race going fast and fast and fast, get me nervous and nervous, just to playing around. And at the end, he look at the paper. Oh, your paper looks good. You can go now. I can go now. You're crazy. Go where? I don't have flight. It's midnight. It's freezing outside. Where I'm supposed to go? Airport is empty. Literally empty. I don't have a phone number to call anybody. I'm in phone cell service or phone service to call anybody. So I told him, okay, what about my flight, sir? I'm to catch to go to Charleston, West Virginia. It's not my problem. But I told him, sorry, you told me to, you're gonna get me a flight. And he looked at me with that nasty look and told me, if you did not move and go wherever you wanna go, I'm gonna send you back to your country. And now get the hell out here. So I don't have any other option. I just moved. I just walked away, was just depressed. I don't know what to do. Who I'm gonna call? I have my wife's phone number, but I don't have phone to call.
By the time it would took me how long to get
And also, how long she will, if I called her, how long she will drive from Eastern Kentucky all the way to Washington to come and get me. How many days I'm gonna stay here without food? Only money I have in my pocket when I left Egypt is 75 US dollars. So I was just my literally my heart was in my throat. I don't know what to do. I can't breathe. I feel like I have a panic attack. Heart is racing so fast. My brain is foggy. Can't think straight. I don't know what to do. So I asked somebody who was doing the cleaning service, cleaning the floor, and asked them, "Excuse me, Do you have a phone I can make a call from it? And I think this guy's from Nigeria or something. His English wasn't great too. He's working at the airport in Washington. He said, free phone, 1 minute there. So I didn't understand what he means. So I walk in there and there's a sign said, you can make a phone call up to 1 minute for free. I was so thankful. Like I found a big treasure. Believe me, in this situation, 1 minute of a phone call can change the whole course of your life. My wife was so worried why I'm not in the airport. She was already in Charleston, West Virginia, waiting for me. I'm still in Washington. I missed my airplane. I'm not coming. I don't know how to tell her. So I picked up my phone. I told her, "Hello, babe. How are you? So glad to hear your voice and all of that. But I have a little tiny problem in here. I just have a $75. How that looks, bad. I have a $75 and I don't know, and I don't have any also many application that she can send me money, I get money and get cash, and I have nothing. No, nothing. No phone cash app, no nothing in there. So there is no way she can even send me money to come. So I just told her to calm down. I calmed myself down. And then she gave me that advice to see how many brains working together can help each other. She told me, okay, can you go to the Turkish airline office if they are still open and ask them if they can help you because they are the one delivered you, or you ride with them to come to Washington, or this is the airline you booked your ticket with. So I went to the Turkish office, Turkish airline office. Guys, Turkish airline, one of the best of the best of the best. Turkish airline, I will always remember that what you have done to me. Turkish airline, thank you so much. So Turkish airline, I went there, I found people working in there, and he was, happened one in a million. That guy's here from Egypt, and he's speaking Arabic too. So I don't have to struggle with my English at this moment, especially when I'm so nervous, my brain is foggy, so stressed out. I don't know how to speak. So I speak with him with my English broken. So the brother, because he understands, he speak with me Arabic to calm me down. They told me, don't worry, I will do my best. He spent hour and a half after he quit his time. He's supposed to be going home and close the office. So he logged them back, spent about hour and a half fighting with the management to get me. He got me a place to sleep, paid to breakfast, so a hotel, a place to stay, shelter, and a ticket all the way to Charleston, West Virginia. But I think my bag was a little bit heavy. I didn't calculate that in there. So I was relieved, guys. I was relieved. I was relieved. I was relieved. Thankful. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So he told me about Arabic. Don't worry, I got it. Welcome to United States, and inshallah it's gonna be great. So I went to the hotel. I got the shelter. I gave everything, and I struggled a little bit with the luggage because a couple of the luggage was broken, um, wheels, and I struggled because they were heavy. But I got it. I went back to bed. I slept. I took a shower. I called my wife from the hotel, and I told her, I'm good now, and everything is gonna work out, and I'll be there tomorrow, inshallah. So I went to the airport. Listen to this, guys. So I went to the airport with my luggage. I went to the bag, and then my bag cost $75. So this is the last pennies I have in my pocket. So by the time I got in the airplane to go to Charleston, West Virginia, my net worth was zero. Bigelow zero. So I was praying everything will go smooth and normal until I get to Charleston, West Virginia to meet my wife. And I'm so glad as soon as I got there, she was there. And Alhamdulillah, I was so thankful. I can say so thankful from here till end of the world, because so much relief when she got here. I tried to open the door of the car, and I was about to break the door, the handle. And I got here, and the first restaurant I ate in it after that, was Five Guys, and everything worked perfect. I work as accountant from 2017. After I got to United States, it took me about a week without job, and then I got a job. I work as accountant. I was responsible for bookkeeping for five companies: construction, sawmill, restaurant, housing company, trucking company, and mat company. Five of them. I was responsible for payroll, for QuickBook, for bookkeeper, for warehouse manager, order parts and order. So warehouse manager, purchase manager, payable account, and bookkeeping. I was doing everything. I was working 16, 17 hours a day for that guy, and they didn't appreciate it at the end. They want to kick me out, and they made up a story and all BS, but whatever it is. So, uh, at the end, when it comes to the flood, it's like I just said, Allah, God work in a mysterious way. So I left the work. I will start working on my house after I learn the contracting skills. Finish my work after the contractors got me in $36,000. I learn skill. I learn good skills. Plumbing, electric, drywall, smart house. All my housework now is smart. I can control it from anywhere in the world. you know, Camera system, any lights, any bulb, every single bulb, I can control it. So I learned that, and I told myself I'm gonna create a company, a construction company that help people out, not just make me money, but also help people out, and not let them be in this situation because I stayed 2 years without home. 2 years, 24 months without home, and plus the time I spent to fix the house. I fixed half of the house, I moved back in it, and then I fixed the other half later. Because I need a house. I need it so bad. That's what telling you. When you have that needs so bad, you will get the damn stuff done. Believe me. You just have to have it. You need it so bad. And Allah and your brain will work mysteriously to get that thing done in every way. But you gotta try and not be afraid of failure. It's okay to fail and try again. But believe me, you're not gonna get at the same square of fail because you already have more information with you. So now I have a construction company. I start small, fixing repairs here and there, do landscaping here and there, lawn care here and there. And now my company grows. Now I'm doing community impact projects. I'm going partner with very large organizations. I mean, a very large organization. I'm not talking about locally organization. I'm also partner with a local organization because they are the most important. They are the one who supported me to be in here today. They are supported me financially, mentally, to make me entrepreneur. Today, I am. They help me from Foundation of Appalachian Kentucky, a mountain association, and I can name them. When they give me the permission to put their names in my videos, I will say all of their names. But they helped me. They stood behind my back and hold me up and guide me in the darkness time to trying to be a good entrepreneur, to change the mentality, the mindset of me. And also because also I have a financial and background and has been as accountant before. Oh guys, that helped me a lot. The burnout in your cash flow and how control it, that will help a lot. And every single penny that you make and you spend and where you know where to spend it and where to put it at, it helps a lot. It doesn't matter if you're making $100,000 a year or $1 million a year. The way you're spending that money and investing the money and whatever it is, it's what's controlling you. I know people and personal today, they're making $120,000 a year and they're still broke. Very broke. Even if the rent is $600 a month, they're still broke. Him and his wife and two babies. You tell me how somebody making $120,000 a year, if you divided this by 52, how much? You know, 2,000, a little bit over 2,000 a month, a week. You know, oh, $2,500 a week. So you're talking about he's making about almost 10 grand a month, $10,000 a month, and still broke. It's the way financial. This is why I am here. If you have any financial trouble, any financial, you need any financial help, guidance, not just financial, mentally, financially, uh, budgeting. You want to start a company and you don't know where to start from. I will help you. I will help you. And I'll be so glad to put you in the right way to find your to be free. And again, guys, I appreciate you all watching me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscription. Thank you for liking. Thank you for everything you have done to me and do for me and do for my community, because that subscription, you're doing today, just even one, it go a long way. I was not able to do a video if I don't have 1,000 subscribers. But because I have now almost 1.5 thousand subscribers, I will be able to do this video to talk to the people all over the earth. Talk to the people from Africa, Asia, Europe, Latin America, United States, everywhere, to trying to be a one organization, or to be back as one human being. We deserve better, guys. Let's work it together to be better for tomorrow and fight this big AHA corporation that was trying to separate us, to make us still weak and make us in a rat race. Work, go to school, work, go back to home, eat, sleep, and repeat till you're 60, 65 years old. And if you didn't know how to manage it, you'll be working till you're 80 and 90. I still go to Walmart and see people they're 80 and 90 and they're still working at Walmart because they cannot afford staying at home, sadly. But again, I will be here. I'm gonna work to make this community better, make Eastern Kentucky one of the best places to live in the United States. I know it's time consuming, but I'm gonna get there. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for whatever, the little chat you put right there when you're talking to me. That will make me go on. Thank you so much, and you all have a great evening. And people here in the United States, please stay safe and warm. And if you don't want to be out, if you don't have to be out, don't. Stay at home. Be safe, be warm, and God bless every one of you in every way in their life. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. See you tomorrow in my 365 series of videos of everyday update. Thank you. Bye-bye.